All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Expired Soda, and welcome back. I am continuing another part of our Let's Play Resident Evil Requiem series. We're continuing where we last left off, which is here with Leon now. So I do have to say that I already did this part, and I absent-mindedly just recorded my camera. I didn't actually record any gameplay footage, so I'm having to redo it now. I am so upset with myself. So we're gonna try and do this as quick as possible because I've already done it and now I already know what to do, so I'm not gonna be like sitting around guessing, you know. All right, so first things first, let's press this button. There's also a couple of other things that I might miss. I'm gonna try not to miss anything though, because I know what to do, right? So I shouldn't miss anything. There are a few things that I'm going to do though. What's up, Russell? Welcome in. I'm gonna reload everything because can't be going into combat without having your weapons loaded, you know. All right. And okay, I think that's good. All right, let's go. All right, so we're supposed to be looking for the 3 detonator parts. And there's going to be a whole lot of zombies that we're going to have to fight through. That apparently didn't die after... what's it called? Raccoon City got nuked. Apparently zombies don't die with nukes. They're like cockroaches. They can survive nuclear explosions. Yeah, I think that's everything in there. Some of these zombies come out of the ground too, so you can't necessarily see them until they pop out. I think they're about to pop out here too. First things first. Get that down. I think there's like a... I think there's something else here. It's this one too, right? All right. We're setting ourselves up here for greatness. Nope. Let me get one of these. Uh-oh. Here they come. I'm gonna find a better position here to fight these guys. There's a couple of them that like throw concrete at you, so watch out for that. And he's down. I think it's like 4 shots to the head and they're dead. And I am using aim assist. Don't judge me. Can you only use the thing once? I guess so. Oh, Jesus Christ. He came out of nowhere, didn't he? Hey, what's up, King Jr.? How's it going, bud? No, come on, reload. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this the guy that... Okay, I don't think that was the guy that... One of these zombies throws like concrete at you. Can't remember which one it is. Get down, come on. Out of here. Reload my blade here. I think that was all of them. Yeah, look like all of them. No, wait, there's still one more over there. I think we could sneak on him. You can sneak the enemies, you know, if you get them from over here. Come here, buddy. Oh, nice. He had shotgun shells. There's another one. I can hear him, but I don't see him. Hello, where are you? He's probably up here. I'm not gonna bother with him just yet. Let me just make sure I grabbed everything. I think I grabbed everything. Yeah. I'm gonna try not to use too much ammo. I gotta learn how to parry. Apparently you can parry with the blade. I don't know how to do that though. Like maybe, no, that's to reload, or to sharpen. I mean, basically reload, right? Reload your knife. All right, I know that one's gonna get up. Might as well kill him now. Where is this other one that I'm like hearing? No, Jesus, there he is. God damn. All right, let me. Ow! You son of a. Oh, whoa, I just put myself in a worse predicament. God damn it. Hold on. Damn. This is the one that can like actually, I think he throws that cinder block at you. Oh my goodness, reload. Come on. Oh, here we go. Kick him. Kick the bastard. Oh, Jesus. And down he goes. Oh, rifle ammo. I need that. Never know when you're going to need some rifle ammo. And we're definitely going to need some rifle ammo for this next area. Whoop. Okay, let me just use this. Where is he? Die. No, I gotta get the cinder block guy. Oh, come on. Oh, what? How did I thought I just reloaded. I could have sworn I just reloaded. Did I not? Rifle ammo, rifle ammo. A lot of rifle ammo. Yeah, let me look at the map, make sure we didn't miss anything. I don't think we did, but just in case. I know most of the stuff shows up on the map as long as you, I see you, buddy. Most of the stuff shows up on the map as long as you've, like, passed it. No, I think that zombie's, like, stronger than the rest of them for some reason. There we go. Now we got the keys to there's like some apartments downstairs that we need to go to.
Sherry, this place is overrun with zombies.
What? That's impossible. They should have all been wiped out by the missile.
Yeah, they should have.
But they didn't. Dun dun dun. We're gonna need fuel to do this, but we don't have any fuel. You get fuel from, I'm guessing, the gas station. That was actually one of the things that I didn't end up doing. I didn't miss anything, did I? Did I miss anything? No.
There should be a part for the detonator somewhere around here.
Yeah, the detonator is right over here. It looks like a graphics card, kind of, without the fans, right?
Sherry, found the distributor. 2 more parts and I can jerry-rig the detonator for that gate.
Great.
Jerry rig a detonator? That doesn't sound safe. All right, we're supposed to go up here.
BSAA camp. That should have the signal receiver.
Which, notice there's like these mortar things from here. That's gonna be fun in just a moment. And then I think the other thing is over there. That's a gas station we need to go to. That's what we need to use to get the fuel. And then there's one more thing right here.
Relays over there, huh? That should be a fun trip.
Now, why does he say that? I think those are the only 2 things we're gonna need.
Got the location for those parts. Going to collect them now.
Okay. I'll look into the BSAA in the meantime.
Oh, look who it is. Little raccoon boy across the street. I don't think I caught that last time, so interesting. I definitely did not catch that last time. There's a lot of zombies over there. Down we go. We didn't miss anything, right? I don't think so. All right, now there's gonna be a couple things I want to do. Actually, I want to sell some stuff and buy some stuff, you know. Okay, so straight off the jump, I think I'm gonna sell this bad boy here. Let me unequip that. I'm gonna sell the gun. And then I'm going to buy a case upgrade. I'm going to buy this gun. Nope, actually, before I buy that gun, I'm actually going to... Let me compare this one. Their power is kind of the same. I think I'm going to sell it. I think I might sell it. All right, let's sell it. And then let's get the new one. This one. And then let's upgrade it. This right here. And then, yeah, let's put the little gunpowder fire thingy on it. Okay. Nice. All right. Let me also go ahead and use some health here. Let me move some stuff around. I know there's an auto sort, but for some reason I've never liked auto sort in the Resident Evil games. I've always been the guy to be like, you know, I think the designers, the devs, went to so much trouble to build this like intricate system of like moving your stuff around. You know, what's the point of like poo-pooing their work by not utilizing it, right? Okay. I think that's enough room for everything I need, for everything we're gonna need. All right, so now we've gone through the apartments. We're gonna go down here, or not the apartments. Now we're gonna go through the apartments. I hate that you have to shoot these to get to them. A lot of hand grenades. Let me see. How many hand grenades do I got? 4. We're actually going to probably end up using some here in a second. Oh, no, that's not right. There we go. Okay. I like it how the new gun, the new pistol is just like pew pew. You could barely hear it. Some Requiem ammo, which I'm gonna go ahead and reload. I like how he puts the flashlight on his like neck. Oh, we don't use ladders. We're Leon. Leon doesn't use ladders. Oh, nice. Now we got a bigger magazine with this gun. Okay, we didn't miss anything else, did we? I don't think so. Maybe. No. All right, zombies, if you're here, come on out. Because... oh, that's right. We can do this stealth kill. Stealth kill when you can, folks. You don't want to use your ammo. I know for some of you out there... oh, I already destroyed that Mr. Raccoon. So there's a Mr. Raccoon right here. For all of you... I didn't know that the Mr. Raccoons were like per game. I thought that it depended on the loading, but okay. So I'm gonna have to remind you all where the raccoons are. Okay, so there's one right there, and then I think there was one more somewhere else that I found yesterday when I recorded this game, but I actually didn't record the gameplay. Hey Clay, what's up, man? Welcome back. We're doing some Resident Evil real quick. I was actually meaning to do this tonight, but last night I was recording it, and silly me, I forgot to record the gameplay. I'm so silly. So I'm re-recording it now just to kind of get it out there. Because I'm upset with myself that I didn't record it. I was actually meaning to play a little bit of a... what's it called? Poppy Playtime. Battery storage locations, all staff. When a battery dies, you'll need to get a new one from either the sewage facility or the underground parking garage. I don't know if you've ever played the Resident Evil series, but... this is a great game if you haven't. Probably one of my favorites. Okay, I think the best way to go is probably this way first. And then going that way. The sewage facility is this way. So we're gonna go this way first. There is gonna be like a... not a boss, but one of the harder enemies. We need a crankshaft to get to here. A slot for a crank. And I don't think we get the crank till like a little bit later. Okay, it's this way. It's this way. Nope, can't go that way. The battery's all the way on the other side of this door, but of course, in true Resident Evil fashion, the door is blocked or locked from the other side. All right, so it's over there. You would think Leon would just like get on here and then just like jump over there with all like the back flipping and front flipping that he likes to do, but can't do that. They didn't design it that way. And I think Ada Wong's not in this one, so he's not going to be doing too many back flips or front flips. Okay, so right off the top, we're going to equip our hand grenade. We're going to make sure everything else is ready to go, because we're going to be fighting a big boy here in just a second. All right, before I open the door there, let's go back over here. Oh, well, you need to go back over here anyway. Valve hand wheel. Hand wheel used to turn a valve. Oh, damn it. Okay, I guess it's going to make us fight these guys first. Oh, I thought it was just 2 shots. I don't know why. It would be nice if I could blow these guys' heads off, though, because behind door number 1 here, there's going to be a big boy. You can already kind of hear him. So that's why we're going to need to make sure we have our ammo. Thank you, Clay. Yeah, I've already done this part, so I probably look a little bit better than what I normally would be, but I've kind of already did this part. Uh-oh, here he goes. Here's the big guy. Run, 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 run. Get the grenades.
Eat this.
Eat that. Throw another one. Another one. One more. Another one. Another one. Oh my goodness. How many grenades does this guy take? Here we go. Come on. All right. Every time you blow up one of those things, these guys are going to get up. So get ready for that. And then try not to trap yourself in a corner like I'm about to. Let me see if I can't use this guy's axe here to kill this guy. Try to use the axe on those guys, because if you use too much ammo, it's gonna if you use ammo, it's gonna take you a long time. Oh, come on, reload. I thought I already had this reloaded. Oh Lord, get away from me. Oh no. All right, he's about to come over here, so we got to get ready to throw this. It's gonna blow. I don't think it hit the big guy though. Oh my gosh. He looks like he's slow, and he sort of is for the most part. But he's also kind of fast, so be wary of that. He does have his moments. All right, let me really quickly take some time to do my inventory here. I know this seems like such a bad time to do this, but let me combine these two here. Let me also put this over here like that. Put that there. Put this over here. I don't remember how many shots it is to kill them with this, but they get super crazy fast. Ugh. Let me see if I can't find some kind of item on the ground here. Okay, there's an axe right there that could probably take out like one of them maybe. I wonder if I could like sneak and then they could like forget that I'm here. Oh, that one definitely is not forgetting about me. Let me see, which way is she gonna come? Come on, there we go. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna get attacked. Oh, don't attack me. All right, let me see. Are you? Come on, come on, come on. Is there any other? Oh, another spear guy. Actually, that's gonna save me a little bit. Maybe I can sneak up on this one. Okay. 2 down, 2 to go. What is this on the ground? It's a tracking module. All right, let me get my spear out. All right. Oop, I don't. Oh, oh! Damn it. All right, run, 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 Leon. All right. But now this is good. Now that we can throw this at him. Come on, buddy. Now we can kill him pretty easily. I know I did. That was a lot like of a that was extra of me to do all that, but trust me, those guys eat up ammo and you don't want to have to be spending all your ammo on those stupid guys. I try to kill them in other ways as much as possible. I don't know how many grenade shots would take to kill them, but I just wanted to use the grenade on the big guy to soften up his like little blubbery parts, if that's what you call that. Those little like bulbous orange sacs that were around his body. All right, now we got a lot of handgun ammo. Let me reload my rifle here just in case. Oh, I forgot that there's also a detonator up here or whatever that is. A propane tank, but for some reason it's a propane tank with like a timer on it. I don't know who in their right mind would have ever created that. Is that everything? Okay, always check the map because sometimes the enemies are on top of items and I always walk past them. Where is this one? It's over here, I think. Yeah. We got a good amount of challenge points though from there. I think there's a way to get like infinite ammo with the challenge points, but I don't remember if that's in this game or if that's in another Resident Evil. I know in Resident Evil 4 you could get the I think it was called the infinite rocket launcher, and that thing was amazing once you could get it, because I don't think you could get it on your first playthrough though, or maybe you could, I don't remember. I do know that once you got that though, you were pretty much secure, because that thing would kill enemies in like literally one hit, and it wouldn't matter what enemy, except for I think there might have been like 2 enemies I think that could take, that it would take like 1 or 2 hits. I know for sure there was one enemy that if he wasn't like frozen, I don't know if it was the reanimator or if it was another enemy, but I know one of them, if he wasn't frozen, it would take 2 hits. And then I know that whatever the general's name was, I think his name was Kaiser, he would take, I think, an infinite amount of hits until you got him to his like 2nd or 3rd stage, which to get to his 2nd or 3rd stage, you had to like go through the map. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain without a visual, but for all you Resident Evil 4 players out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got 1 battery. Let's go ahead and grab the second one. We didn't miss anything else, right? Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and put it here just to not have it in my inventory. All right, to go over here, you have to climb up here. There's no boss in this area, but there is a lot of enemies. And I think maybe we might be able to take some of them out from here. Hold on. Or maybe they don't spawn until you drop down. I think they don't spawn until you drop down, actually. Okay, now they're gonna spawn. A couple of them are pretty tough, so... Sorry, I keep looking over to my side because I'm technically supposed to be working right now. Okay, all right, a few of these guys we can kill stealthily. We just have to wait for their movement patterns. I don't know how they don't see the light. Oh, brother, I don't know how he didn't see me. Okay, he's down. There's a couple more we gotta worry about. This way. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we can sneak on them. I like the little symbols, Clay. The little emojis. Oh! Somehow we got him without him noticing us. Okay, I think we can sneak him too. We just have to wait for him to move a certain way. We might be able to get him right here. He might see us, maybe, maybe not. Oh, brother. I forgot that he comes out of there. Oh, shoot. I missed. Gotta watch out for him. He, like, doesn't stop attacking you. Even with a few headshots. Oh, come on. How did I miss? Hit him with the melee. All right, hold on one moment here. I got a situation here I gotta handle. Okay, I got it. Could have actually just used his spear. Now that I thought about it. Okay, here's some shotgun ammo. I don't think there's anything over here for me. Except, oh yeah, there's a crate right here we can open. Machine gun ammo, rifle ammo. Okay, bear with me one moment. I'm gonna be right back. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I might be gone for 6 hours. All right, bud. No worries. Hopefully you can catch the stream next time. I appreciate you for coming in and saying hello, though. We'll probably be playing tomorrow as well. I plan to, at least. I know that tonight I also plan to. I'm more than likely going to try and... I don't know if I'll be able to finish out Resident Evil tonight, but I'm going to try and get a little further tonight. Oh, look, perfect. We just got behind this guy. Oh, damn. I don't know how he didn't hear that. This guy's a pain in my side, so I'm glad I was able to get him without having to use ammo. Jesus, Leon. calm down, bud. He just like stabbed the ever-living crap out of that zombie. All right, there's a couple of these chests, I think, that, or a couple of these cars. One of them has a bunch of zombies in it. I don't know if it's this one or this one. No, I guess, well, neither of those, obviously. And we already grabbed everything over there, right? Yep. So I think we may have already grabbed everything we needed from over here. Whoop, whoop. All right, what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to see if... Okay, there he is right there. I'm going to see if I can't throw this thing at that guy. Damn, missed. Okay, I mean, I'm not the one throwing it, so... I mean, I am throwing it, but, you know, the game is the one that throws it. It's not like I get to choose where it goes. Okay. See, oh, please don't see me, big guy. This guy's got this. Oh, shit. All right, run, run. Let's make some distance between us and him. All right, he's down. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. Because I am going on a road trip. Oh, nice, dude. What are you going? You going far? Swing, swing. No, don't need any of that. I might need it, though. I could attract a couple of zombies over here if I see them.
Should be in this room.
Thank you, Leon, for the confirmation. Oh, nice. Gonna go to Arizona. That's sweet, dude. A lot of my coworkers live in Arizona. They live in... I don't know what part, to be honest with you, but they always talk about Flagstaff. They always say Flagstaff is really nice this time of year. During like the winter-ish months, I guess. And they say it's real beautiful over there. I think most of them live in Phoenix, if I'm being honest. I mean, that's the biggest city, so I would imagine that's where most of them live. I don't necessarily envy them because in the summer I heard that it gets like 100 something over there, which is kind of wild. We get pretty hot here too in Louisville, Kentucky, but I don't think it's anywhere near like 100. We might have a couple of days here and there on like the peak of the middle of the day that gets to that level, but for the most part we won't ever get that high. Is somebody chasing me, or am I just like really close to a zombie? Oh, I see what's going on now. There's a zombie up there. And down here. Oh, come on. How was that a miss? Oh, buddy. Where did you go? There we go. There's somebody over there? Oh, they're inside here. So there's gonna be a bomb like right when you go in here. You just open it and blow them up. Boom. I don't think there's anything in there. I think it's just to get the challenge points. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a spear guy up here that you could probably snipe from here. hand grenades. I think he's like right here, maybe. All right, that guy's dead. Where is he? I know I got him around here on my last playthrough. Okay, maybe he's not around here. All right, let's go this way. I think that's everything, honestly. Everything in this area, at least. And then we just need to go up here. Need to watch our head. I know that he's gonna pop up. Okay, maybe not him, but this guy is. All right, let me try and save my rifle ammo, actually, because we're gonna need rifle ammo in this for this next part. No, he's not gonna be up here. That's weird. He was for me last time. That's strange. Oh well. We picked up everything, right? I think so. Signal receiver? Oh. Oh, I didn't know you could do this. Huh. I didn't know you could like zoom out. I also didn't realize how like big Raccoon City was. I thought Raccoon City honestly was like a medium-sized town. I didn't think it was like as big as it looks on there. The most solid snake. I like that name. I need to get into the Metal Gear Solid series. I never had a PlayStation growing up, so I never really got into the Metal Gears. But I did get to play some Metal Gears when I would be over at my friend's house. Oh, Lord. Get ready for the pretty wild intro, cinematic here.
Encountered 3 infected.
Whatever you do, play release order, not chronological. Really? Is release order better? Or is it like less confusing if you do it that way?
Don't be ridiculous. Affirmative. Listen up. Our objective hasn't changed. We rendezvous with the advanced party in the center of Raccoon City, then head for Ark. Our mission is to retrieve Elpis. Move out!
This is when Leon gets to, I guess not meet, but see Zeno for the first time. Zeno is the new Albert Wesker. Albert Wesker died, and yeah, he's crazy. Jesus. Albert Zeno's over here just like ripping him apart. Gameplay wise, going from 3 released in 2003 to Metal Gear released in the 80s, playing chronological doesn't feel right. I guess I could see that. I feel like the ones in the 80s, like, I mean, I don't know, you probably know more than me. I feel like those would have less story, like harder to display story, or were they still just as like story heavy?
What are we doing here?
All in good time. You'll see.
The 2 Metal Gears before Metal Gear Solid 1 are not story heavy. True. They can be skipped. I know those were those ever in arcades, or I think, what were those on, like just the first PlayStation? Or were they on anything even before that? All right, so we got the BSAA container key now. We can open up these containers. There's a few of them. The NSX. Oh, the NSX. I don't remember that one. I don't think I definitely didn't have that. In a very rare N64 port. Container 1, medical supplies, consumables. Container 2, motorcycle repair kit. Container 3, sniper rifles. Container 4, sniper rifle attachments. I think the oldest console we had was the Super Nintendo. And then my uncle had, it was either a Commodore or an Atari. I can't remember which. I think that was probably about as old as I can go back. All right, there's a few things we can do here real quick to make our access to these areas easier.
The guy at the end, white suit. Can you find anything on him?
Yeah, hold on.
The guy at the end, white suit.
Database.
Everybody's been poo-pooing Zeno in this game from what I've seen online. Everybody says that he doesn't live up to Albert Wesker. I've been a longtime fan of the Resident Evil series. My first Resident Evil was Resident Evil 4. And then I sort of like jumped around. I think we went Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube, and then I did Resident Evil 0, and then I did Resident Evil 1 and 2. But I'm talking like, this was years ago. So it's been a long time since I played a Resident Evil game. This one I just hopped back in mainly because Leon's in it. Leon's my favorite. Leon and Chris are my two favorite Resident Evil characters, but I'm not like a huge like Resident Evil like buff. Like I'm not like deep into the lore, but I know enough about it to where I could like keep up with somebody in a conversation. I know that they have been hating on Albert, or the Zeno character, the guy in the white suit in that cinematic, because he is not, I guess he doesn't live up to the standards of Albert Wesker. But I think that everybody's being a little bit too critical, because he is supposed to be a clone from what I'm understanding. Like he's supposed to be a clone that Umbrella made to kind of keep their strongest soldiers around. And obviously, I think that that's probably just like Capcom trying to like come up with something, since they killed Albert Wesker and they're probably regretting it. But if he's a clone, he's like, an imitation. So I wouldn't suspect him to be nearly as good or anywhere near on the same level as Albert. Oh, please don't see me, zombies. But this is my first run of this game. So I'm not particularly, I'm not like a Resident Evil speed runner or anything. Oh, he saw me. Of course, I wouldn't have reloaded. Five was my first. I also played them in a weird order too. It's funny because Resident Evil is one of those games that like, it doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters very much what order you play them in, because while the story does have like some depth to it, I think most Resident Evil games are like superficial enough to where you can start anywhere and not really be all that confused, because they're all sort of self-contained and they all kind of just like reference each other. And then if you want to get like deeper into the lore, then there's like a lot of background stuff that one can get into. I know 5 a lot of people had a problem with, because it was like I think 4 started it with the deviation from like the horror Resident Evil style to the more action oriented Resident Evil. And then 5 pretty much did away with it. And then 6 pretty much did the same thing. And I think 5 and 6 are like the most hated, which I don't understand why, because I had a lot of fun with 5, but then again, I also played 5 with a friend, so maybe that might be the difference. We did a co-op of 5, and I did a co-op of 6, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. And so I had a lot of fun with those. I heard Grace is the daughter of the main character from a spin-off game. That might be true. I think I was under the assumption that Grace was the daughter of Leon, but I think that was just the rumor that was going around, or I guess like the made-up lore that everybody wants the game to be about. Leon's apparently married though. I think there's supposed to be a ring on his finger if you change his costume. Resident Evil Outbreak 2, I think you play a girl with the last name Ashcroft. Oh, okay. I don't know if I played Outbreak. There's a few Resident Evils that I didn't get to play, especially the ones with like Hunk or that whole, was it the BSAA team? The assassins or the mercenaries. I didn't get to play that one. I heard that one's a good one too though. Okay, there's a container I think that I missed right here. I think this container has the rifle in it, to be honest, so I need to start making some room. I only played the main lines, OGs, and remakes. Yeah, that's pretty much the same with me. I didn't play too many of those like offshoot ones. Some of them were on like weird consoles too. Like I think they had a couple of Resident Evils that were on the that were on a Game Boy, or wasn't it? Maybe it wasn't Game Boy. Maybe it was the DS or the Wii. I think they had a weird one for the Wii. I don't remember exactly now, but I know they had a few weird offshoots. I'm glad what they did with this one. I hope that they keep it up. I played the Wii port of RE4 oh yes, the RE4 Wii port was interesting. I remember when I got the Wii, we jailbroke it and we played like basically every game for free. I don't know if you remember that back in the day, how easy it was to jailbreak that thing, and we would just download like every single game. And I remember playing RE4 on it, and it was yeah, it's like you said, it was very unique, very ambitious. I'm not gonna lie though, I did like it. It was an interesting thing, but I don't know if it would be something that most people would care for, because it kind of gets tiring when you play it like that. Oh, Jesus. I gotta run. I don't want to get stabbed. I'm gonna have to go around. I'm gonna have to wait for him to come over here. Oh, I should have used the bomb. I'm stupid. There was a grenade tanker bomb thing over there. Oh, come on. How did I miss that? Jesus, they took a lot. There's an RE4 chainsaw controller in the Wii. Is there really? That's hilarious. That's probably like a, what do you call it? A collector's item now. Like the power armor or the power glove from the old N64 or Super Nintendo, wasn't it? That had the power glove. I think those are collector items now too, if you can manage to get your hand on one. It's a whole chainsaw prop with Wii buttons on it. That is hilarious. That would go so good on like a background for like a streamer. I wish I had a good area to do like a nice cool themed background, but I'm kind of like just sitting in the office, so there's really nothing interesting to see behind me. Okay, I definitely don't have enough room to put this anywhere. So let me see if there isn't a way I can squeeze it in here though, because I can kind of see 2 areas where I might be able to. Yes, I can squeeze. I used to own a Batman themed PlayStation 3 controller that was shaped like a Batarang. I lost it in a move. Dang. It's those like things like from back in the day, like especially I think McDonald's used to do a lot of like weird little things. They still kind of do, but it used to be way cooler back, especially in the early aughts in the 90s as well. I'm Clay still, but on a different channel. Okay. Oh, all right, Purple. Welcome back, bud. Or Clay. Purple, aka Clay. There was a lot of like old school collector's items. I remember when Halo came out back. Whoa, that was weird. I don't know why it skipped a frame there. I remember when Halo came out back in the day, there was like some interesting props that you could get at GameStop for that game. Come here. Oh, brother, don't see me. He didn't see me, did he? No, he didn't. Here, let me just wait for him to like walk around. I just don't want to use ammo on this guy. This guy takes so much ammo just to kill. Let me see if I can't just like run up on him. Items used to have character. Everything's so modern and bland now. Yeah, that's pretty much true. Everything's a lot more like corporate-y, I guess. I think what happened is back in the day, video games used to be like a niche thing. It wasn't like as popular as it is now. And I remember even like when I was growing up, when I was like real small, there was a moment where video games almost didn't become a thing. Like there was like a big video game crash like in the late, maybe early 90s. Maybe might have even been earlier than that, to be honest. And I know that it was almost not a thing. Like that's crazy to me that video games may have almost not been a thing. I couldn't even imagine that. And I think because of that, it made video games like have more like personality, you know, because everybody was like actually trying to like keep it alive during the 90s and stuff. And then after that, it just became kind of like a cash grab, you know, these big companies like EA and everything else. And, you know, they used to be really good. Like they used to make awesome games back in the day, but I think they just got way too big. PlayStation is what kept gaming going, the PS2 specifically. Then the 360 revolutionized it and made it what it really is today. Yeah, I could see that. I know the PlayStation was huge. The Xbox kind of flopped a little bit, like the original Xbox. But I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy my Xbox. I had one back in the day and I loved it. I know everybody like made fun of the controller for being like so big and bulky and fat and ugly, but I actually liked the controller. It was probably to this day, it's still one of my favorite controllers to use. All right, let me go back over here and sell some stuff and see if we can't upgrade, because we're about to face off some pretty annoying enemies over here. Over here. And I think we can open up this container right here as well. And you can kind of see things swinging the other direction now with indie games. Indie games are kind of making a huge resurgence.
Beautiful.
Still in good condition.
Just need to get through that gate.
Of course, Leon would like a motorcycle. Oh no, I don't even think I have enough room for this. Do I? I don't think I do, because it's not even letting me open it. Yeah, I don't have enough room for it. That's hilarious. I'm just gonna have to leave it for now. Not gonna lie, Queso made me start giving indie games attention. Yeah, dude, you should try there's a few indie games out there that are pretty dope. Why is TikTok telling me that I'm inactive? TikTok, you're not very good at knowing when I'm doing stuff in a live, are you? I know there's a few indie games out there that I really like. I can't name them off the top of my head, but things like Shovel Knight. I liked Shovel Knight a lot. I liked a lot of the different Metroidvania games that came out. when that became like pretty popular. And I know everybody, like, this is probably an opinion that most people won't agree with me on, but I think that the advent of things like Claude Code and the Codex and all these other like coding LLMs is going to make video games a lot more democratized. And what I mean by that is that I don't think it's gonna necessarily make video games better, like generally, but I am hopeful that it's gonna make people who probably would have otherwise never been able to make a video game try to make a video game, and then their ideas will be able to go out into the market and they'll be able to like make video games more inclusive and just generally not like the same like 3 different stories that we've seen over and over again, you know, like new gameplay mechanics, new types of movement systems, new, you know, just all kinds of stuff that hopefully, I'm hopeful. I mean, maybe it doesn't work out that way, maybe it doesn't pan out like that, but I'm hopeful that that's the way that it's gonna gear towards. I know there's a lot more people right now interested in video gaming, video game creation specifically, and I think that hopefully that will give a greater access to it. Yeah, we really are. Most companies are running out of just like the incentive to try a risky mechanic, because, you know, like you're spending like $4 million on a game. You know, it's like movies, right? Like a movie costs like $50 million to make. Like if you're a company, you don't want to try that. You don't want to try to like spend a bunch of money and then have it flop. And Kojima's a great example. That's like, it almost happened with Kojima. Kojima made Death Stranding 1 and like it almost flopped. Most people didn't like it. Everybody just thought it was like a walking simulator, and so they didn't really give it a try. And then it sucks because in Death Stranding 2, they almost had to make it more action orientated because of that, I think, of that backlash. So Death Stranding 2 ended up being like a little bit more actiony. So it's wild. It is a wild time in gaming right now. Okay, let me look at, can I look at my inventory from in here? Because I'm kind of like lost at what I'm doing. All right, the classic 70. Am I stupid? Did I end up selling this? I think I did, didn't I? Wow. There's no way. Did I sell that? I think I did. I'm an idiot. All right, what I meant to do was sell this bad boy. I just lost some money right there doing that little stunt. All right, let me buy that back. And then let me sell the gall. And then let me buy the tack. And let me buy the STIR. I want to know, with Kojima took out of DS2 when testers said it's too good. I never heard that. I wonder what he did take out. What I like about Kojima is that he said he is interested in taking AI, like LLMs, and applying it to gameplay mechanics. So like everybody right now, they're like, oh no, AI is gonna like make all the games look the same, or like, you know, do away with artists or whatever, because these companies are gonna make all their art through AI and it's all just gonna look like, you know, AI slop. He said he doesn't want to do anything with like the art in video games with AI, but he does want to have the mechanics use AI. So I wonder what that could, like, what that would look like. Like maybe certain enemies can like progressively learn and adapt throughout the gameplay, or like, I don't know, there's probably all kinds of other stuff that he could come up with. Yeah, during its first testing, he said it was getting too much praise, so he took out whole mechanics. Wow, that's wild. Kojima is an interesting character. He would be the type to do that, though, to take out a whole entire mechanic because people like it too much. Yeah, he's got that like Japanese, like humble, that humble side to him. I respect it, though. He definitely deserves his praise. He has made some of the instant classics over the years. I'm going to upgrade all these barrels so that everybody has like better firepower. The hatchet too. I'm going to make it more sharp. More sharp. I'm going to make it sharper. Okay, let me see. Requiem. I don't have too much more money. All right, can't be spending it on that. But I think what I spent it on just now is pretty much good. All right, the next thing I want to get is the body armor. I think our weapons are pretty much at tip-top shape. We have a lot of stuff going on in our inventory here. We might need to start moving stuff around. But what I am going to do is I'm going to save this because I want to make sure that I have this recording down pat. But actually, before I save, let me go. Do I have enough inventory now? Yeah, I do. To do this right over here. Grab the repair kit. Where is the repair kit? It's right here. Open the repair kit. Oh, I don't have the option to open it yet. I guess, oh, that's right. I need one more thing to repair it. I have the repair kit, but you need to, there's something else we need to get to actually use it. Okay. And I think it's over here in this area. And then we need to go to the gas station after that. All right, well, I'm sitting at about an hour and 12 minutes on this recording. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. Yes. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and end this one for the YouTube. So for all you future YouTube watchers out there, made it all the way through the video, appreciate you as always. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye now. Okay.